Hello everyone, in this tutorial we're going to be talking about the left join and the right join. It'll give us a better explanation of how joins work overall. So for this we're going to need a new query, and we're going to go ahead and start with the select statement. And we're going to use our person address table. We're going to alias it as PA. This time we're going to say left join, and we're going to join to the person.address type. We're going to call that Pat. We're going to join Pat on the address type ID. Oops, forgot my keyword on. I wonder why that wasn't popping up. And we're just going to be equal to the address ID. So, what's happening here, the difference between the left and the right hand side of a join, so this would be considered the left. So this is the left hand side because this is what we're selecting. And then this is considered the right hand side. So we're going to grab everything from the left, is how a left join works, and then anything that matches the left side from the right is going to line up, and anything else is just going to kind of set it as null. And we'll see how that works. So what we're seeing here is a perfect example of the left join. So you look at the IDs 1 through 6, it says, okay, I have values for 1 through 6, but 7 and higher, I don't have anything for that, so I'm just going to fill it with null. I'm going to assign that as a null value because it's unknown and I don't have any data for it. And that's on the right hand side, as you can see, where that's being affected. And that's a left join, so it's pulling everything from the left hand side. It's saying get everything from this table and then join them, and then whatever matches on the right hand side match up, and then kind of fill in null. And that's a left join. And then the right join is kind of the opposite. So if we say right join, what it's going to do is it's going to say, okay, I want to fill everything with all of this, and then wherever these match this is what we're going to pull back only those results. So it's kind of a filtering type process. So go ahead and execute and you'll see. So this would basically almost be equivalent of a right, or an inner join, I'm sorry, in this case. Now that may not always be the case. We could do a different table and we would possibly get different results. Now, a word of caution with right joins, I've maybe used them literally 5 times in my entire 15 years as a software developer, as a .NET developer to be more specific. I'm not a DBA. So right joins are not something you'll use all that commonly. Left joins, I use them occasionally. Inner joins is generally what I use the most. So if you're watching this and you're a developer such as myself, you're probably going to be more prone to using the inner join, which combines 2 tables, versus the left or the right. Now, I do use left joins and I do use right joins in testing purposes when I'm trying to find data, but in an actual store procedure setting, I generally only use the left join or an inner join. So I hope that explains the difference between the left join and the right join. Just remember, if you're joining from this is the left side and this is the right side, then I'll kind of give you, an explanation between the difference. So whatever you're joining on is your right hand side, and whatever you're selecting from is your left side. And that can get a little bit more confusing as your queries get more complex.